Hi everyone, I'm Nessa. I'm going to show you how to make a quick, easy weeknight meal to get on the table for your family in no time. Please join me. So what you're going to need today is, we've got 4 pounds of potatoes. I've got a little bit of a sweet potato here left over from a previous meal. We're going to use that. So we've got 4 pounds of potatoes. We're going to use 1 apple. And we're going to use about a quarter, maybe a half of an onion. We've got some chicken sausages out of the deli department, and black pepper, garlic granules, some salt, some honey, and some mustard. Let me show you how we're going to do this. First, we're going to go ahead and oil up our pan here, just a little bit. And then we're going to get to chopping. So we'll start with our white potato. You want these about 1 1/4 inch pieces. Remember, we want this on the table fast. We want these potatoes to cook nice and fast. I'm using a Yukon Gold potato, but you can certainly do this with red potatoes. And it wouldn't be my kitchen if I wasn't making a mess everywhere. I like to cut the sweet potatoes up a little bit smaller than these ones, just so that they'll cook all the way through. Maybe feed 1 or 2 to the dog. Alright, next our apple. You can peel this, don't peel it, it's up to you. Yep. And here comes the dog. It's my little kitchen helper. Okay, get those spread out there. We've got our vegetables and our apple in the pan. Looks pretty full right now, but these are going to bake down. Okay. Next, we're going to set this aside. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start on our marinade. So what we need is our onion chopped up. We're only going to use about 4 tablespoons of finely chopped onion. I've made this recipe using dried mushroom or dried onions, and you could do that too. I just happen to have fresh onion right now. Alright, that looks good enough to me. Get that in here. Ooh, mama. That's a potent onion. I'm going to get this onion out of my way. I forgot to mention that we also need 4 tablespoons of melted butter. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. I've just pulled it out of the microwave. It's ready to go. We're going to add that to our onions. Next, we're going to add our powdered ground mustard. I haven't tried this with like a French's wet mustard. I haven't tried that, but you certainly could. I don't see why not, but the recipe does call for dried mustard. So we are going to put in 2 tablespoons, or sorry, 2 teaspoons. Okay. And then we need 2 tablespoons of honey. We're just going to eyeball it here. Okay. We need a pinch of salt. And then we've got some granulated garlic here. We're going to do about a half a teaspoon. And then some shakes of some ground pepper here. I, in the past, have added red chili flakes to this. That's really good too. We're not going to do that tonight, but you certainly could. You could add some fresh parsley to this if you wanted to for a little bit of color. Our marinade's ready. We're going to go ahead and cut these, cut this package open. We're going to go ahead and take our marinade here and get this all over our potatoes and apple. And it's cold in my house, so usually this is a little bit more runny, but I think it's solidifying because it's so cold in here. So we're going to stir that up and coat our potatoes and our apple with all that gorgeous mustard deliciousness. Next, we're going to go ahead and put our chicken sausages just right there on top. Kind of give them a squish down. You want them to have some good contact with that mustard marinade and the potatoes. Okay, got those going. You could add some more pepper to this if you wanted to, or whatever you guys like. And now we're ready to go into the oven. We're going to go ahead and get this into a 375 degree oven. It's going to take about 35 minutes.